the name given to Same's latest series of vineyard and orchard tractors. A comprehensive range of performance machines ideally proportioned for intensive growing and hillside conditions, and equipped to operate fruit-specific implements and attachments of every kind. A range of performance features and versions second to none. Designed to work on all types of soil and in all the most advanced planting systems. The Same Golden is available with a wide variety of equipment packages and will adapt to suit the needs of any individual farmer or grower. The range is divided broadly into V versions with 60 and 75 horsepower engines intended specifically for vineyard work, and compact versions which are more typically orchard machines. With propulsion units rated from 60 to 85 horsepower, you will have no difficulty in selecting a machine suitable for your particular soil and for the kind of work you do most frequently. Vineyard models are all footstep, whereas the Golden Compact is available in footstep, platform and cab versions. The hydraulic system is designed along the same lines, offering a generous range of features from which to select just as much as you need. The maximum possible configuration includes a double pump rated 54 litres a minute and gives power and flexibility sufficient to operate any implement side or rear mounted. And the Golden range offers plenty of transmission options as well. These machines too are now available with AgroShift, Same's own clutchless on-the-go power shift. Nothing is overlooked in the design of the Golden. To accommodate different tyre sizes, platforms are made to dedicated specifications, and footstep models are height adjustable at the points affected. Power and torque to give constant efficiency. Tractors in the Golden range lack nothing in terms of performance. The power curve of the tried and tested modular 1000 series engines is characterized by a wide constant efficiency band and a generous torque rise, which means that sudden changes in load or gradient are absorbed without having to shift down the gears. Compact 65 and 85 horsepower versions are equipped with a punchy and lightweight turbo engine, which makes an even bigger difference when climbing slopes. Efficiency, fuel consumption and load are parameters monitored automatically by an electronic control unit that will deliver exactly the right amount of fuel to the engine at any given instant. This is the great benefit of electronic RPM control. With electronics, the hand throttle becomes a simple set of buttons, easily understood and located for maximum convenience, which you can also use to memorize a maximum and minimum ground speed. Plenty of power for implements and steering always light as a feather. Effortless steering means effortless handling, so important for the kind of maneuvering demanded with modern methods of planting fruit, trees and vines. At the same time, as much power as possible must be made available to equipment and implements, which explains why the power steering circuit on Same tractors is separate from the hydraulic lift system, precisely so as to give you constant flow to the spool valves and an unfailing light touch at the wheel. A steering angle of no less than 60 degrees makes for easy entry and exit to and from rows. And this is true even on gradients, thanks to a center pivoted axle with 10 degrees of movement, which helps keep the turning circle down to as little as 6 meters. The hydraulic system is specified with a pump rated 35 litres a minute, or alternatively 47 litres a minute if you prefer, with 4 or 6-way auxiliary spool valves. The maximum obtainable is given by a double pump operating in tandem, which will deliver 54 litres a minute, available exclusively to the lift when particularly demanding implements are in use. The variety of auxiliary spool valves available is another singular feature of these specialist vineyard and orchard machines. Implements can be coupled without difficulty to the 10-port connections provided, and there are flow control valves to ensure the right amount of oil always reaches the surface. Lifts guaranteeing precision, power and control, and a power takeoff for every requirement. Compact and easy to handle, Tractors of the Golden range are also fitted with powerful lift systems, equal to the most punishing of duties. The rear lift has a rated capacity of 2,600 kilograms and is available in an electronic version. The linkage is operated from the driving seat using fingertip electro-hydraulic controls, and taking the added option of a hydraulically controlled lift link adjustment system, you can side shift and position the implement with absolute precision. The range of PTO options is especially generous. Golden machines have 540, standard or economy, and 1000 RPM for implements, as well as an independent live power takeoff shaft. Implements can always be operated at just the right speed, and by using the economy PTO speed, you can help to optimize your engine resources, not least in terms of fuel consumption. "100 meters or 40 kilometers an hour. Finding close ratios when moving along at just a few hundred meters per hour is no problem with the underdrive and creeper, which are options over and above the standard mechanical transmission with its 5-speed gearbox, or 4-speed for footstep versions, and 2 ranges. With agro shift as well, you can slip from one speed to the next without using the clutch pedal, even under power. This is a 3-speed band power shift operated simply by pressing a button on the gear lever knob. A true on-the-go gear change, which means no break in momentum. With a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour, you'll want to be sure of stopping in plenty of time. And this is guaranteed by an all-wheel braking system with independent oil-immersed multiple disc assemblies all round. A standard offered only by SAME. Compact on the outside, spacious inside, only SAME has the secret. The external measurements of the Golden are almost unbelievably compact. The V version is barely a meter wide and will negotiate the narrowest of rows with no difficulty. Even versions with cab are no more than 2 meters high and able to slip easily under the lowest canopies. Thanks to intelligent and ergonomic design, a full half of that 1 meter width is reserved for you, the driver, ensuring you can sit and operate the controls in comfort. Space-saving outside, space-creating inside. Only SAME has the formula. Care for the user, but no less care for the environment. The external contours of the Golden are nicely rounded to avoid damaging trees and plants. And on cab versions, the internal position of the door hinges eliminates any risk of branches and leaves being caught and pulled. A comfortable, ergonomic and thoroughly pleasant place to work. Nowadays, tractor operators can work in orchards or vineyards more comfortably than ever before. The driver's seat and cab of the Golden provide all the space necessary for any occupant to feel completely at ease. The steering wheel and seat are adaptable to your particular build and stature, and you'll find the shift levers and all the main controls immediately to the right of the seat. Electro-hydraulic clutches also make light work of operating the 4-wheel drive, differential lock and PTO functions. With its generously proportioned wraparound convex windows, the cab affords all-round vision, a full 360 degrees. Crop spraying presents no risk to the driver, seated safely inside a hermetically sealed enclosure, whilst the ideal cab temperature is assured by a powerful air conditioning system with activated carbon filters. The cab can be ventilated either by a fan or by alternatively opening up the windscreen and the rear window. Maintenance is swift and simple too. In just a few moments you can remove the right-hand side panel of the hood and gain access to the engine compartment. SAME Golden, the very best orchard and vineyard tractors.